Hi and welcome to my Aussie backyard. If you haven't been here before, hi, I'm Joe and I am the owner and caretaker of Silky Chickens. On this channel I also in summer do gardening, but mainly at the moment it's all about the chickens. We got 3 new Silky Chickens that we're trying to integrate into our flock, and it's taking a bit longer than what we thought. For those of you who don't know, we lost Tina a couple of weeks ago. She died very suddenly in my arms. And then we were down to just the 4 girls, being Barb, Nikki, Rhonda and Wendy. And so we decided that we'd add 3 new ones to our flock. So we've got Sharon, Jeff, who was a female, and Buff is our baby one at the moment. From our original flock, we've got 2 that are quite dominant, being Nikki and Wendy. I think Wendy's the worst of the lot. She's constantly pecking at them for no reason. So in the run, we keep them separated, and also at night time, we're keeping them separated. We've got an omelette coop, and so the new chickens, they're going into the nesting area and we're closing the sliding door. And during the day, we've got part of the run closed off. We've got a 3 by 3 metre run. And so the new girls have got an area of about 2 metres by 1 metre. And they're quite happy in there. They've got food and drink. But the weather has been absolutely glorious. So we've been lucky to be able to be getting them out for a good 6 hours every day. We've also been putting Rhonda and Barb, before she went broody, would put them in the area so that they could get used to each other. And Rhonda and Barb have been fine with them. They're great. There's no pecking order. They've just accepted them. It's just Nikki and Wendy at this stage. I think the new girls have settled in quite well. They're eating and drinking fine. In fact, Sharon has actually laid a couple of eggs, which was a bit of a shock to her and to us. So she's definitely the oldest of the new ones, but she's fine. She's got all the confidence in the world, and when we free range, she's walking around everywhere. The other 2, Jeff and Buff, they're very much like a bonded pair. Wherever one is, the other one will be there as well, especially when they're outside in the big scary backyard. But they're starting to explore a bit together. I'm sitting out in the backyard with them now while I'm doing this voiceover. And they're just together, sitting in the shade, just keeping an eye on Nikki and Wendy. And Sharon's just off doing her own thing. She could not care less with what's going on. Their diet, they're all on the same diet now. So we use what's called eggs for sure and water, and we give them treats of mealworms, and we've discovered that they absolutely love cans of corn, and they love the juice. So that's our special treat when they come outside. They get corn thrown around, and juice of the corn goes into their outside watering station. They can always walk into the run and get more fresh water, but they're happy with they're loving the corn and the mealworms. So on this day we were trying to teach them how to walk up and down the ramp. So that's Jeff at the top. Jeff doesn't like it. He just freezes when he goes up. He hasn't actually gone into the coop from up there. We've put the others in and nudged them along. So that's Buff and Sharon. they've been great. They haven't, they've walked into the coop, but they haven't walked around the coop. So I don't think they've realised yet that their sleeping area is connected to the upstairs coop. But it also hasn't helped that we've got Barb, the big lump, just being broody right in the middle of the coop. Poor Rhonda's just come out from being broody, so that's why she's just out here looking like a stunned mullet at the new girls walking around, and she doesn't quite know what to do, who they are, how they are. So she's just taking it all in. But when we've put her in with them, she's been fine. So as you can see, when they're all out in the yard, they're absolutely fine with each other. There's Jeff going up to where Rhonda is. They sort of avoid Wendy and Nikki because, well, there's a high chance that they'll get pecked. But, yeah, Rhonda's absolutely fine with them. We're also having a massive clean out of all the rubbish that's under the pergola that's been there for a couple of years. And so at the moment our backyard is just lots of fun for them to walk around and explore different areas that we've got different things in. You'll often find the three new girls are fairly close to each other, although Sharon is more independent and is quite happy going off on her own. I said before that Buff and Jeff, they're like a bonded pair, so they're always very close by each other. In fact, when we put them in bed at night time, if we put Buff in first, Jeff will fret until they can be united together. The one place where there's no pecking order at all is with food. So as you can see, they're all eating the same seed. Jeff and Buff haven't got the social manners yet. They just walk all through it. But the others are kind of teaching them, no, you stand at the side, you don't walk over the food, and this is how we do it. They're slowly learning, but there are some mistakes now and again. So, but all of them love their food, love their mealworms, love their corn, love their little treats. So, well, apart from Nikki just having a go at Sandra, but they all reunite over food. If you've made it this long watching the video, congratulations. You're in the bottom 3% of people that do watch the full videos. I'd really like to thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I normally try and upload once or twice a week, but having the new chickens, it's really thrown the schedule out because you've got to be on supervision duties with the water bottle to squirt the others when they're doing the wrong thing, i.e. Nikki and Wendy just trying to be very dominant in the pecking order, which we don't mind. But I just don't want the younger ones being scared of them, because eventually, once they learn to walk up the ramp, we'll be having the gate open at night, and therefore, hopefully, they'll all be up together and bonding, and they'll just be one big happy coop. It's just taking a bit longer, and they haven't got the art of walking up and down the ramp yet, so a few more goes at doing that. In fact, I will say that Sharon does it voluntarily. Bush only goes when there's a big shove from behind, and Jeff's just uncoordinated and she doesn't know what's going on or how she's going to get there. But so that's what's been happening in our backyard this week. I hope you have a great week. I'll try and do some shorts, and I'll catch up with you soon. Thank you. See you next time.